Hey guys, it's Nana here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. If you're new to my channel, you are so welcome. I'm glad to have you part of my family. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you guys get notified every time I drop some bomb ass content. So you guys can tell, love is just literally in the air. It's that time of the year again where, you know, people buying each other roses, people buying each other flowers, people buying each other cars, just to name a few, but you know what it is. So I decided to film my very first Valentine's Day makeup tutorial. I did a bit of some color. Some of it started fading off a little bit. I used some new products as well, which is going to be interesting. So if you guys would like to know how I actually achieved this look, please don't forget to continue watching.
So to start off, I'll then be going in with my Too Faced Hangover primer, and I'll then just be priming my face. Next then I'll be going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn, and I'll be using that as a base for my eyeshadow. To set my concealer, I'll then be going in with my Maybelline Fit Me loose powder in the shade Medium.
So I'll be going with my Maybelline Craze palette, you guys can see, and I'll be going in with the very famous shade. You guys can tell I've used this like the most, and that is the shade Old Fashioned.
And this will be my transitional shade between all the other shades I'll then be using on my eyes.
And I'll be going in with the darkest shade. Let me just show you guys how it looks actually. I'll be going in with this shade right here.
So I'll then be going in with the lightest shade of my concealer, and I'll be using that as a base for my crease on my eye. It's not really going to be a creased look, however I'm just using this so that I'm able to add color, and so that the color will be able to pop on my eyes more. I feel like the more brighter the base is, the more brighter the shade might come out, but sometimes it works differently. So what I ended up doing was actually fixing the top, because I noticed that my crease was not as creased as it's supposed to look. So I corrected that by going in with the dark shade just to cover that up a little bit.
Next up, we're going in with my NYX Ultimate Edit eyeshadow palette, and I will be going in. So different. I'll be going in with this pink shade right over here.
One thing I noticed about this particular eye color is that it's not as pigmented as it looks, so you have to like keep going in with color about 3-4 times till you get the perfect shade that you want. So from that same palette, I'll be going with the yellow shade, and then I'll be putting the yellow shade in the inner corners of my eyes, and then I went back in with the same pink shade just to give it more pigment, and then I used the same excess of the pink shade around my eyes. So for this look, I ended up going in with my NYX color correcting concealer as a base to create a wing effect. Instead of using eyeliner, I decided to go in with my concealer. I created a wing with my angled brush on both eyes, because initially the look I was going for was putting the glitter in between the pink, but I decided that might be a bit too cliche, so we're going to take it to a different level or angle, if you kind of get what I mean. So the glitter that I used for this particular look is the NYX glitter, and this is the pink shade. So I was using the glitter, I was using the glitter to go over the concealer that I had used to kind of give it more of a glittery wing liner effect, if you guys kind of get what I'm trying to say. So I'll be going back in with the pink shade and adding more of the pink, because sometimes I feel like it just started fading away. Then I went back in with the same yellow shade just to give it more of more pigment. As you guys can see, I feel like now the yellow is starting to pop out a little bit more. So for my face, I went in with my NYX liquid illuminator and my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter foundation in the shade 450. I mixed that together to give me a nice radiant glow to my foundation.
So I'll be going in with my Fenty Beauty, of course, concealer in the shade 430. And I'll just be putting a little bit under my eyes, over my nose. And this is very thick in consistency, so let's pretend I didn't do that. Then I'll be going in with my Sleek Makeup Life Proof Concealer, and this is in the shade Creamy Cocoa. And I'm just gonna add that under the eye. They're almost similar in shade. I just feel like this is more like darker. And this concealer really is like full coverage.
So I'll just then be blending both the shades under my eyes. I feel like these shades kind of conceal. They do give a full 100% coverage, guys. And I feel like if you don't wear makeup much, I feel like you can literally just use this a little bit on your spots and that's it. Rather than putting on foundation, I feel like you can wear these concealers on their own. You are capable of doing that. Guys, don't forget, always make sure that you do blend out your concealer very well. Make sure it's always blended out fully. And then I'll be going in with the same Maybelline loose powder in the shade medium, and then I'll just be setting my entire face with that. So I won't be baking. I'm literally patting the product into my skin because you guys do know I've got oily skin. So I feel like when I pat the product within my skin, I feel like it really does make my skin less oily, if you kind of get what I mean. Just a little bit less oily, but yeah, you'll get the drift. So for this part here, I used a cream contour shade, and I used the darkest shade on the palette, and I was literally just tapping off the excess on the brush and contouring my skin because I don't want a very defined contour. I kind of want more of a neutral look, but I want my skin to still pop in a way, if you guys get me.
Dark shade, this is the LA Girl Pro Face powder, and this is in the shade Coca. So I'll then be using this brush. I also bought it from that website, the Rome website. I remember I'm just taking a little bit, tapping it off, and then setting my...
So I'm just setting the rest of my contour on my face that I have then used my cream contour on.
Okay, so then that's all set. Let's see how it looks in them. Like, I don't know, it looks very different for me, like when I do my makeup on the mirror and then when I see what I'm doing. Okay, honey, you look cute. This pimple right here is really stopping me from shining. It is stopping me from reaching my goals. But you know what? I won't let it stop me. What? So next up, to set my entire face, I'll then be going in with my Fenty Beauty setting powder, and this is in the shade English. This is in the shade Nutmeg.
So I'll then be using the Fenty Beauty setting powder to set my entire face. I feel like at times if I really want a flawless look and a photo finish, I normally just use the setting powder to set my entire face and to set my highlights and contour. But we're just setting my face, and I've already set my face already using the other setting powder. And I'll be going in with my Milani Beauty setting spray. It smells fantastic, like superb. So for the lips, I went in with my MAC Chestnut lip liner.
And then I'll be going in with my NYX Candy Slick Glowy Lip color in the shade S'more Please. It's kind of cute. I love how this actually like feels on the skin. It doesn't really, it's not matte, it's not glossy, it's more like a subtle kind of like lip gloss, and it doesn't really give you like a whole shine, and it feels really cool on the lips. Like it gives like, it's a velvety kind of feeling, which is pretty cool. I like that.
So those of you who might be asking how this product feels on the lips, it feels super amazing, velvety, it's smooth. And one thing I actually like about this, you can actually put, funny thing, you can actually use the same lipstick on its own without even using a lip liner, and it blends in with your natural lip color. It makes it look like you're wearing nothing, but still glossed.
So I'll be going with my mini fan brush, and I'll just be tapping excess off. Like, it's very pigmented. I guess that's why they call it pigment. That just occurred to me right now. Wow. Moment of silence for intelligence.
And what I had used for highlighter is the NYX pigment. This is in the shade Bronze. It's really tiny. It's about literally, I don't know, but it's really, really tiny. And I tell you, small great things come in great packages. That's what they kind of say, I think, but y'all kind of get what I'm trying to say. I don't know, I always say you guys trying to get what I'm trying to say, but yeah, dynamite comes in small packages. So I'll just be highlighting the just under my brow line, just to give it more of a pop. That's what we want to call it. So here's the final look, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys do subscribe, and don't forget to like and comment on this. Till next time, guys, please do have yourself an amazing Valentine's Day. Stay safe and continue to spread the love. Bye.
Baby boy, you better the way you're mine. Oh, I did mad over you, boy. I did mad over you, boy. Say I'm your woman, eh? You're superwoman. I did mad over you, boy. You did mad over me, oh. Let me know, let me know, let me know if I'm more than just a friend to you. More than just a friend to you.